Hi, in this video I will show you how to put together the ATV box and card, which is an SVG file from Simply Crafty SVGs. So this ATV box and card, you've got a card base. I already put this together, but I'm going to show you how to put it together. But this is ready for the card. You have a card base that you can use, or you can use, and so there's the card. We'll go back to that, and this is an envelope for it. Or you can make a box. So we're going to make the box. So they go together the same way, the actual ATV piece. The card just has this piece. So you'll see in the file they're separated. We do have a complete file for the card versus the box. So this is an older design, and it's been redesigned in 2021 with the complete file. So I made some improvements to the file. So as you can see, these just layer together to make the tires. So I've already put those, and I put a little melted perler bead in the middle. So this is a pretty easy assembly. This is just for a bunch of quick, this would be a good treat box for like a little party or something like that. So I put a little bit of, to pop it up, a little foam tape. And I'm going to add a little dot of glue to add this, to put this last one together. So that's how I put together all the wheels. Or you could just do it this way, just put them on that way. You don't have to put anything in the middle, it's just a matter of what you want. With a card it can get a little bulky, but that'd be a cute little boy's birthday card or something. So I'm going to put those up there. We'll just put them out of sight for a second. So I'll show you how to put one of these together. So I'll put one together, and then the other's just the same, just the opposite. So this is the box. So I'm just going to take this one, and you want to find the piece that goes with this. So it's the one that angles like this. That was the other way. I was wrong. So I'm going to put the other pieces to the side. So we don't need this. Let's see. Those go to the other piece. So you can see this. Oops, I got the wrong piece here. Right there. So you'll see how it fits. This fits the same way on the other side. I'm just trying to get the right side, the correct side. Okay, and then these we'll put on after. So we'll piece these two together so they can go onto the box before we make it. So it's pretty simple. Just make sure you have the correct pieces first. The way this fits together is that little right here, that tip right there will line up right there and to the top edge of the box in the front. So if you can see, it goes like that. I'm just making sure it's lined up. And there's a little edge there. And this one, I'll just go ahead and put a little glue on it, and you want to line it up there. And it's going to angle down a little bit. So what you want to do is put it right there, line it up to the curve on the right there, making sure that little corner matches up, and then right here you can see trying to get the same amount of edge. And this is just a little, just make sure you have the right one so it's angled down like this. So you want to just dry fit it before you put it together. So the other one's just the exact opposite. So it used to not be a double-sided. When I originally designed this, I just had one-sided, but now it's a double-sided gift treat box, because then it'll look good from both the front and back. So we'll just, I was just going to make this myself, but we'll just do this on film. It doesn't take that long. So again, matching it up to the corner, making sure that that back edge matches up, and that'll get you pretty much in the right position with the almost equidistant all the way down. Then we want to put these on the box while it's flat to make it easy to put on. So I'm just matching that up, making sure it's lined up. So if you do like this video or any of our other designs, I always ask if you could give me a little thumbs up on the video below, and or subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you hit that little bell to the right of subscribe, you'll be notified when we have new projects, new tutorials, new videos generally. So we have that second one done, so let's get the box. So what we're going to do, I had one of my wheels, I moved something on my wheel. We're going to put this one here, and it just centers like that. You can see a little line around it, a border. So just, I would always focus on the handles. That'll be the easiest. Again, if you had this before, I did this video because some might recognize this. This is an older design. I'm just updating the video and updating a file. You can go ahead and get the updated file from your accounts. So if you go to my account downloads, you'll get that. So I'm just centering it. I'm just making sure it's where I want it first. So there's a little white around the edge. So we're not going to put the wheels on, and I would say if they're flat, do that, but because they're kind of bulky with the foam tape and that little bead on top, it actually will be harder to put it together. So this is one of my simpler boxes or treat boxes. I should do a little bit more, but I haven't done a lot in a while. My handles were moving a little bit. See if I can quickly get that up without. There we go. So you could, if you were doing a lot for a party, you could just piece these together and then put these just flat on a bunch of these and then do each section at a time. So this, you can go as deep as you want to go in. I just glue both these. You can do one side at a time, so I'll just do one right now. We just want it to go in so you can't see the tab, so you can do it at an angle if you'd like. So if you wanted to do that, you could, or you could go a little bit further in. So it doesn't matter as long as you get this beyond the front. At this point, it becomes more of a preference. I mean, it's going to fit something in there no matter what. So it's whatever look you want. Oh, we forgot to put these on. See? Thinking so these are little side panels, so we can we'll put them on last. You can put this on last, but it's easier when it's flat. So actually, let's just go ahead and put this on. I'll just add a little bit to the middle here. It has a little bit of a border edge, so I'm not trying not to get too close to the edge. So you could emboss this. You could change the color if you wanted some different color than the actual ATV, and have like maybe some something that represents like a road pattern or something like that. So it's always inevitable that I do something a little bit not right in the video. And if you're afraid you're going to put the glue in the wrong place on the box, you can always put it on the back of the panel. It's just a preference, but you just need to pay attention if you're going to glue like I did. So we'll glue these last two tabs inside. I'm trying to glue it kind of the same as the other one, so just looking at the other side. And then you can flip it over and add pressure that way. So really simple treat boxes. I think they would be good for like a boy party or something like that. So these I'm just going to put here. I don't want this to go beyond this, so you might want to put your finger there or whatever, but it's okay. I mean, it's not going to really hurt it too much, but you don't want it sitting on that, else it will, it could bow a little bit or something like that. I don't even know if that's the right word, bow, for that particular thing. Oh, see, I'm not paying attention again. So it's probably better to add glue there because it's going to hang off the back. You can tell I haven't done this design in a while, so I'm just using a wet towel to get that off. Just don't, you know, obviously you don't want to do that. So it's kind of a fun design. So let me do the other one correctly. So if you put it here, I'm just going to add a little glue to, how about right here. Again, I'm just making sure it's not going beyond the bottom. Then we have that last wheel. So it's always handy to have like a little damp paper towel. So that front one, you pretty much put glue on the whole back of it, at least not towards the edges, but the back one, not so much. So there it is right there. So you could put like a little happy birthday if you were doing a birthday party, or put like a number. That would be an idea to put some, if let's say it was a 10-year-old or something, you could put 10, find a cut to do that. So just a couple things you could do with it. So quickly we can also make a card out of the same file. Let me go ahead and move that. So the card comes with the envelope and then the card base, and this is the same exact size as the other, so you can see it's just a card that's like that. So similarly, we just have this, we have this, and you want to put it on this, not this, because this goes beyond that. So so we can have the tailpipe, else it won't fold very well. So we're going to go ahead, lightly add glue. I try not to get through the edges because I know I'm going to have to put a little space around it. So I don't put that much because I always focus when I'm doing this kind is to get those handlebars in first where I want them, and then angle it down. I mean, I'm going much slower than I normally would, but that's because I'm showing you guys how to do it. And you can see. So it really isn't that difficult. So if you didn't want to do a box, you could always just do a card. It's always handy to have. Then these we're just going to glue on. Those can glue on top compared to the other ones. You can see having a perlo bead on top is kind of fun. And then we just go ahead and add it to this. So you just glue it right there, but you'd want to add the glue here, so I'm not going to go through that part. But that would be the card piece. And then here's the envelope. So there's a shorter side, that's the top, and the longer side on the bottom, and the little sides. So you just fold it like this, and then add a little glue on the inside edge here. So normally what I do is try to figure out where I can add the glue. So I kind of fold it up Then I add the glue underneath. And you can always go to the edge of this too. I want to get that corner. So the same thing here. Making sure, and you could just hit that corner. You just don't want to go in enough that you're going to get glue where you don't want it. So I did the envelope because it's a weird shape. I wanted to keep it the same shape as the box, but I didn't have an envelope before, so now the file has an envelope. And then once the card is done, you just go ahead and fits right in. So that's it. Here's the card and the box you can make. So again, I hope you liked this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and until next time, thanks for watching.